What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. In the last episode you guys smashed 8,200 likes. Episode 47, 9,000 likes. Let's try and beat episode 47's 9k. Let's try and get 9.5k in this draft. Look down below. If you see that it's less than 9.5k likes, let's drop a big old thumbs up. We've of course won the last draft. That glitch, that goalkeeper kick glitch, man, it's so strong. One of the comments that came from that draft was, why would I take a formation without wingers if I'm still going to pick Ronaldo and Messi? And the simple fact is that having 99 Ronaldo and 98 Messi either on 4 chem to start with or on 5 chem as a sub is still going to be considerably better than whatever else you get. So right now, for example, I could take the 4-4-1-1. I wouldn't actually draw Ronaldo or Messi here because they come out as left wings and left forwards, never in the left mid, right mid slot. So I'd have to wait to put them on the bench and then put them into the team. And the same with the 4-1-2-1-2 wide. So out of all these formations, I have to pick the one that favours me the best. And for me personally, it's the 4-3-1-2. Saying that, as I say, I would still pick Ronaldo and Messi or Messi if I saw them, unless it's the 99 one. So on this occasion, I'm actually going to take this 89 Dybala, apologies. Absolutely love it. Think this is a great card. We've used him a lot recently. If I do get the striker Ronaldo or the striker Messi, yep, sure, I will take them. But we don't. Now, interestingly enough, I've got 3 Calcio A strikers here, and I'm going to take none of them. I'm going to take this Mbappe card because he's just too good to turn down. I would much rather play Mbappe and Dybala off chem than play one of those Calcio A guys that was offered to me. Interestingly enough, we get nothing of the sorts to go forward, so we're going to have to take Zarate here with a shadow card. Still got 4-star, 4-star. He's got really nice ball control, dribbling and agility, no stamina, okay pace with the boost as well, goes to 85 sprint speed and 94 acceleration. His finishing is not great. That's a big problem. But the 4-star, 4-star, he could be okay. Hopefully we won't have to use him going into the team. Hopefully we can pick up someone decent. We could take Rafinha. Brazil has some good links, of course. We could take Davy Klaassen. Which one would I prefer? Which one is a better player? Now Rafinha has more pace, more dribbling, less shooting, more passing, less physical, less defending. We've got a high on Klaassen with an engine chem style, which I actually rate quite highly. He's got good stam as well as Klaassen. What's Rafinha got? Medium, 4-star, 4-star. A lot better short passing, not quite the stamina. Tell you what, I'm going to go with Klaassen. We're going to... hopefully I won't have to use Klaassen in the team. We're definitely... Oh, man. Modric is one of my favourite cards in this game, but I believe this is only the 3rd time now. I thought the last time that I got Kante was the 1st time, but you guys told me it was the 2nd time. So I believe that this is now the 3rd time that Kante has come into my club, and I'm going to have to take Goretzka. I'm sure you guys are screaming out for me to take Benassi to link with Dybala there. This Goretzka card is just too good, and he's got a shadow chem style on him. We can't turn this down. This midfield... like 4 of my players are already sensational. Kante, Goretzka, Mbappe and Dybala are just phenomenal. How we fit them all into the same team is going to be quite tricky. Who have we got at left back? So we've got the Bundesliga guy at left back. We don't have a Bundesliga left back here. We also don't have a German left back here. So I guess I take Danny Rose for the time being. We can move the Premier League. In fact, let's move the Premier League over. Oh, Kante actually gets a link there as well. Oh, happy days. We can actually get Mbappe onto 7 chem with Kante over in that spot. Right, this doesn't matter. Let's just take him just because he links with Danny Rose. But he won't be our centre-back. Hopefully, that's... Oh, this is the first time I've got Sergio Ramos. I'm taking him no matter what. Let's go. Come on. That's 2 Team of the Year cards, guys. And a decent... Oh, wow. Valencia also. I'm sure you guys would want me to take Kappa, right? To give Sergio Ramos some chem. I'm going to take the big players first, and then we'll work chemistry through the bench. I guess I'll take Adan here. There's your chem to Sergio Ramos. Now, by all stretches, this team isn't great for chemistry, and we've got 4 players I don't like. Zarate, Klaassen, the centre-back, and the left-back. If we can improve those and improve chemistry, this is going to be a phenomenal team that I will undoubtedly lose in the first round with. Because that's just how it goes for me. Now, I could take Arnold instead of Klaassen. It would link for Goretzka, but it's pointless. Could take Asensio, apologies. But he doesn't really work for the whole team. So let's take Asensio anyway, because he's the highest rated. His team so far is looking good. What do we get here? We get the 93 Hazard. We get Jordan Lukaku. Doesn't link with anyone in the team. We get Coutinho. Doesn't link because he's a winger. Would be better as a sub, but I don't want to use him as a sub. We're going to take Eden Hazard. He's going to be our sub. He is going to be our substitution. Let's go on to the next player. We get that Higuain. That is just perfect, isn't it? Isn't that perfect? So if we put him in instead of Mbappe, we gain 9 chem. If we put Mbappe instead of Zarate, we lose chem. Not too much. We lose 6 extra chem points. If I can now get a midfielder to link to Higuain as well, that would be fantastic. And there it is. It's Eva Banega. He'll also link to... Well, the sad part is I don't... He'll also link to Ramos, so he will get okay chemistry. But then Valencia is going to be well off chem. David Silva doesn't work. I'm going to take Banega to start with. He does give us a chem boost. Wow, he gives us a chem boost when he goes in instead of Goretzka. And then we get an even bigger chem boost there. That's interesting. That puts us on to 88 chem. I'd rather start Goretzka on the bench and bring him on as a sub. I'd rather start somebody that's actually going to be useful to me. And Laporte is going to be that guy that we're going to pick up here. He'll go into the middle there. We lose 8 chem because of Danny Rose losing the chem points. Kante's fine. Klaassen again now needs to come off. I wonder if putting Asensio in there actually boosts chem. Only loses 1 chem. Sergio Ramos goes up. Kante comes down. That's not good enough. These last few picks, I need a good defender. I would love a French left back. That's what I would dream of. A French left back from just anywhere, actually. Just a French left back would be ideal. We don't get a French left back. Maybe now I take Kappa. I'm going to take Kappa. I know putting him in gives us a huge chem boost. Takes up to 91 chemistry. Putting Valencia in at left centre back also gives us a huge chem boost. I think I'd probably prefer that than Laporte. I know Valencia is going to be only on 4 chem. It's high work rates. He's going to get base stats on 4 chem. He's fast, but he can't tackle great. I need a Premier League midfielder really badly. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe what we take instead is we take Rafa Varane because he gets strong links in there. We actually lose chemistry by putting Varane in. Maybe we put Laporte at left back. Or Varane at left back. Who's faster? Could even put Ramos at left back. We lose lots of chemistry with Ramos at left back. Ooh, I don't know how I want this defence to work. This is interesting. Henrik Mkhitaryan will be our guy here as well, just as a sub. We've got some good winger subs. I would love a Premier League centre mid, really. David Silva's there. He's Spanish as well, so we get some good links. He only gets 2 links. He would get more chemistry, however, for sure, than Klaassen. He takes up to 95 chemistry, and now I'm thinking if we put Valencia in and Danny Rose back in, that's only 93 chemistry. That's interesting. Okay, so we can go back and put Varane back in. That remains the same for chem. Ooh, I think I like that more. I think I like that more. 6 chem on Banega. 6 chem on Silva, 7 chem on Kante. I don't mind the lack of chemistry on Kante. That doesn't really bother me. Oh, I can actually boost the chemistry on Kante. Who loses out here? Oh, Varane loses out there. Okay, let's see what we get in these last 2 picks, guys. This is interesting because we've got some absolute monster cards and then some absolute wasters. Our last pick, Alonso works 1,000,000%. Because Kante then gets the chem he needs, we can then put Ramos on the other side, we get a nice chem boost. Pjanic works because he gets a strong link in the middle there. We can't take both Alonso and Pjanic. De Bruyne, as a Man City player, doesn't link hard to anyone. Now, nobody's really majorly off chem here, so that's okay. The other alternative we have is taking Cristiano Ronaldo. We've got Valencia, Goretzka, Hazard, and Ronaldo as our super subs. Even Mkhitaryan there as well. I apologise, dudes, immediately if there is like some bang obvious thing that I should do that I'm not doing. If it's like, you should take Pjanic because he links with this, I apologise. The smart choice is probably Alonso because I can just get more chem. Swap Ramos and Varane around and just get more chemistry, basically. Straight, flat out, just get more chem with Alonso. But what chem style does he have? He has a gladiator, so he's not super fast. Danny Rose is decent enough to the point where Ronaldo as a sub could be even better. Let's take Ronaldo. I did Ronaldo. Let's put Goretzka on the bench. I definitely want him. I wonder if... Is there a way to get more chemistry from the Premier League? If we switch those two around and then switch those two around, that loses chem as well. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Could start Ronaldo at left wing. That wouldn't be smart, but could do it. I know I could start Laporte and get more chem. Oh, he gets like the same chem as Danny Rose. It's just that he's not fast enough. It's such a shame that I can't get Varane out there. I might start Varane at left back because he gets a small pace boost anyway off the chem style, which would be very similar to what Danny Rose would have given. So we'll start Rafa Varane outside. If it's a problem, I can sub on Valencia on 5 chem and put Varane in the middle and take Laporte out. And then our other two subs are probably going to be Ronaldo and Hazard for Dybala and Higuain. Well, Ronaldo and Hazard for Silva and Banega, with Dybala and Higuain dropping in deep, Ronaldo and Hazard going up front. This team is on the cusp of being incredible, and it's just alright. It's just alright. I don't know what to say. Bundes takes us to that 97, 98 with the Spanish La Liga manager. I'm going to go with the Spanish La Liga manager. I want Varane and all of those. You know, we've got basically just got more players. So we build ourselves quite a team. Quite a team. I wonder. Just let me try one more thing. Let me try. This is probably getting mad long already, isn't it? 12 minutes. Let me try one more thing. I just want to swap everyone around and see what we get out of actually playing Valencia at right back, and if this is the thing that I just didn't see that is the obvious. Laporte's off chem. Oh no, let me put Varane in. I mean, this is. I think is this better? I think this is better. Having Valencia and Kappa on the left-hand side, who's way faster. I think this is probably a better starting kind of lineup, isn't it? Oh, we could start Laporte in the middle and then just sub him off. I'm going to start him in the middle. I'm going to start him and sub him off immediately, unless playing Ronaldo in this middle spot. No, I'm going to start, interestingly, I'm going to start Laporte at centre mid. I'm going to do it. I'm going to start Laporte at centre mid. And Goretzka's going to come on straight away for Laporte. And then Ronaldo, Mkhitaryan and or Hazard are going to come on for Banega and whoever else. This is the team I'm starting with. This is it. I've decided. This is the team I'm starting with. Let's get into the action. Okay, guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against got a 4-2-2 team, 91 chemistry, 87 rated. Not the most insane team by any stretch of the imagination. You know, he's got an icon, but not a great one. He's got Messi up there, which is obviously great, but I mean, I don't know. This team, I just look at this team and I think not great. But the thing that really surprised me wasn't necessarily how bad my opponent's team was. It was just how good my team, and in particular, how good Dybala was. First things first goal comes from Cristiano Ronaldo, Dybala with an assist. I brought on Goretzka, who's on the ball right now, and Cristiano Ronaldo immediately every game. I thought, you know what, let's just get straight into it. What a goal from Mbappe, by the way. That beautiful little drag back there into the space. But yeah, I brought the subs on. You'll see at the end of the draft when we're opening the packs what the team looked like in game. But you can probably gather from watching here what it's like. So first goal was Ronaldo set up by Dybala. Second goal was Mbappe all on his own. Third goal was Dybala set up by Ronaldo. And the fourth goal came from Mbappe, making that 4-0 in just 29 minutes. And that was the end of game number 1. So a nice and easy 4-0 rage quit. A 10 rating for Dybala. And just look at him throughout these games, guys. Watch him. Watch how he plays. We're going to the next opponent, and not a great team again. You know, just a standard gold set of players, generally speaking. You know, he's got Alonso and Vertonghen. He's got Armati and Bernardo Silva way off came in at CDM. Just like Koulibaly just wildly out there on his ones in a centre-back. Like, it's just a really weird squad. And we end up getting the first goal again super early here. Here's Sergio Ramos. Plays that to Dybala. Dybala picking up yet another goal. So that's 2 goals and 1 assist at least so far for Dybala. I don't know who assisted Mbappe's 2 goals. I should have paid more attention. But here we go again. Dybala lays that one through to Mbappe, who shoots and scores. So that's another assist for Dybala. He's at least 2 goals and 2 assists at this stage. Maybe a few more assists than that. The ball goes down the right-hand side into Mbappe here on the 32-minute mark. Mbappe takes a shot, shoots and scores. Another goal for him. That's 4 goals for him so far in the first 2 games. And then we get a 4th goal in this game too. Dybala here plays a 1-2 with Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got some space to run into. He finds Cristiano Ronaldo again. Ronaldo just runs into the space, lays that into Mbappe, and Mbappe completes his hat-trick in this game. So the trio up front, Mbappe, Dybala and Ronaldo, were just exceptional. Sadly, at this point, this guy decided that he was going to rage quit. So no more goals in game number 2. 4-0 in round 1, 4-0 in round 2, and that moves us swiftly on to the semi-final. One of the quickest semi-final appearances I've ever made, and we come up against an exceptional team. 93 Hazard, team of the year Messi and Kante, striker Ronaldo, informed Nainggolan, informed Dele Alli, informed Koulibaly, informed David De Gea, and even that Rodriguez at left back is a really strong card. The only downsides to this whole team are probably Van Dijk and Klein, but even Van Dijk is good enough. You know, I know he's a base goal card, but he's pretty good. But once again, we get a really, really early first goal. Mbappe into the box, lays it into Dybala. Dybala finds the space and bang, finds the back of the net yet again from Dybala. He is just so good. And to be fair to Mbappe, although I don't talk about him much at the end of the video, in fact, I say he didn't really do much at the end of the video, he actually did a lot. For some reason, I noticed Dybala more. I didn't notice Mbappe that much, even though Mbappe was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. We step up with a penalty here. Dybala completes his 2nd goal of the game. 12 minutes in, that puts us 2-1 up against this opponent. And then the 3rd goal comes not too long after that. 15 minutes here on the clock. Kappa evading the challenge, sends it down through to Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo tries to create some space in the box, does so very well, finds Dybala, kind of gets trucked there a little bit by Koulibaly, manages to maintain the ball and shoots to make it 3-1. And this is what I mean just by not how good just Dybala was, but how good this team was. This team played so well. Every goal I conceded, I didn't concede any in the first 2 games. In this game, both goals I've conceded now, you're about to see him score again, both came from counter-attacks from my own set piece. And that's my own stupid fault, you know. You would think with the amount of games that I've scored and the amount of times I've conceded from my own set pieces that I would have learnt my lesson by now. But there's no fault of the team in this manner. We get another good goal here. Cristiano Ronaldo finds a bit of space on the edge of the box, finds Higuain. Higuain finds Mbappe. Shot is blocked, headed in, and there's Ronaldo to slam that one home to make it 4-2 in just the 35th minute, but there was plenty more goals to come. A corner on the stroke of half-time. Kante lays it into Sergio Ramos, shields off the defender. Beautiful little ball roll into the space, tries to find a cutback, eventually does get the ball to Kante, who scores to make it 5-2. And again, as I say, there is still plenty more goals in this game. My opponent pulled it back again. A really, really nice finish from Nainggolan. Messi here finds Kante. Kante finds Nainggolan. He plays a 1-2 with Dele Alli and then just hits that first time. What a strike that was. Absolute banger past the goalkeeper. Can't complain about that. He's just done me there completely. 5-3 was the score. We end up getting a 6th goal here. Dybala off the bar. The header from Ronaldo back to Dybala, who volleys that one home and makes it 6-3. And there is another goal from Dybala and another assist from Ronaldo. And here we go again with some more goals. Nathaniel Klein down the right-hand side, finds Dele Alli. Dele Alli into Kante. My opponent is all-out attack at this stage, or at least ultra-attacking. You can see, look how many bodies he's got up front. 7 people in and around the box, and it ended up paying dividends for him. I feel like the keeper should have saved that. He did get a hand to it. It was a weird angle shot for Ronaldo, but it didn't make any difference to the general outcome of the game. We eventually make it 7-4 late on. Valencia here down the right-hand side. sends a big long through ball through to Mbappe. Mbappe comes inside, he's got nothing but time and space, ball rolls past the lunging tackle and slots that one home himself to make it 7-4, and that sends us through into the final of the draft yet again. Dybala with another 10 rating. I believe that's his third 10 rating in 3 games. And we go through to the final and come up against a good team. Cristiano Ronaldo, 90 Dybala himself, in for Matuidi, Screamer Khedira, Toni Kroos, Nesta, Vidal, Umtiti and Antunes at left back with De Gea in there. It's not the best team, but it's not the worst team. And my opponent here made some subs straight away as well. I believe he brought on Gareth Bale off the jump as well. You can see here I've still got Laporte on the field. I didn't get to make the subs just yet at this point, and we end up scoring the first goal here. Great work from Mbappe there. Finds a space, shoots and scores. And again, I remember I've already done the commentary for the end of the video where I talk about the packs and stuff, and I remember saying that Mbappe wasn't good. I take that back. Even though you haven't heard me say it yet, I take it back. Mbappe was insane in this draft. He and Dybala just absolutely run the show up front. Fantastic stuff. We go 2-0 up, and then not too long after that we go 3-0 up. Mbappe into Ronaldo. Ronaldo lays it back through to Mbappe. Mbappe just waits and waits and waits. Eventually finds the run of Ronaldo, and he slots that beautifully past the goalkeeper to make it 3-0. My opponent did sadly pull one back in the final. Just a little bit too much strength on Kappa for Dybala. And again, Dybala out-strengthening Kappa. He runs inside. He takes a shot. Great goal. Really good goal. You know, that was the downside of having Kappa there at left back and having it off chem and having him not with the correct chem style, you know. But it didn't change anything in terms of the way the game was going. Mbappe here again, picking up the ball, waits for the run of Ronaldo. You can't give Ronaldo that sort of space in the box there. 4-1 to the boys in blue, and we go 4-1 up with one more goal to come in this game, and that again came from me. Here is Goretzka on the ball into Kante, Kante into Mbappe. Mbappe tries once to get it to Dybala, succeeds in the second time. He steps in, bang, what a goal to finish it off. 5-1, and we get ourselves another rage quit. So an absolutely spectacular performance, but the way this team felt and how good it plays, I will say, hand on heart, this was the best draft I've ever made. It just played immaculately. This, though, guys, is the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. Guys, when I tell you that this was the best draft I've ever had, I'm not kidding. I don't know how to explain the greatness of this draft. Just look at the gameplay, right? The goals I scored, the way this played, everything just worked. Every single game from kickoff, I made these changes immediately. This is what the team looked like in game. Goretzka, Higuain and Kante in midfield. That's right, Higuain in midfield. You're probably laughing at me, but look at the guy. 6 foot, 4-star weak foot. Look at his passing with a Catalyst Chem star. I think he goes up to 91 short pass. Good curve, good vision, good long shots. Nice ball control, dribbling. I don't have to explain myself. He works at centre mid in the odd occasion, especially in a 3-man centre mid. This team was just, to a man, exceptional. And if you look at every single player on this team, okay, Dan is a bit... 85 Valencia, sensational. 85 Varane with a shadow chem style on him, fantastic. Team of the Year Ramos, sensational. Your 4-star Chiappa with those high work rates and insane physical, great. Definitely the weakest player on the team, but still fantastic. This Goretzka card, high, 4-star weak foot, 6'2", amazingly well-rounded, sensational. This Team of the Year Kante was spectacular, absolutely amazing. Higuain in at CM, brilliant. This guy was just the man of the show. The best player on the field by far, scored most of the goals. 4-star skill moves, only a 3-star weak foot, but it was just brilliant. It was just brilliant. Cam, Dybala, spectacular. Ronaldo, fantastic. Mbappe, fantastic. And it led us to one of genuinely the most comfortable draft wins I've ever had. 4-0, I don't know if... we got some rage quits in there, but 4-0 win. A 7-4 win in the third round, but even that, I conceded a few goals because I actually went attacking from kickoff on all 4 of these games. I can see I got 3-0 up or 3-1 up or 4-1 up in that semi-final, and I stayed attacking. And then when he went attacking, it just gave me a few goals conceded, and then I switched to defensive, and it closed the door. And then 5-1 in the final. What a performance! Honestly, it was just easy. We get a premium gold players pack and a mega pack. Not the worst reward. Once again, we're at that stage where we've already got 3,000 coins back from match earnings, so we're looking for about 12,000 coins from these packs. So Any player worth 2 to 3k is a very, very welcome player. In our premium gold players pack, we don't get a board player, sadly. Let's see what we do get. We're going to get French Cam. It's going to be Ben Arthur. I don't know if he's worth anything or not. Let's see what else we get in this pack and as to whether we're going to make some good profit. Oh, Regani is going to be worth a fair bit right now, just because he's Juventus. 3.7. Oh, that's nice. 3.7 on open bids. Nothing for 4.5 for a while. So I'm going to list him up at 4k. So that leaves us needing already, like that's close, like that's shaved off massive amounts. That leaves us needing about 8k from the rest of these packs. This Bolly card probably has some good value right now as well because of marquee matchups. No, maybe like 500 coins. That's surprising. The rest of these guys probably don't have huge value. So let's try and figure out a fair price. So Ben Arthur, let's say 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Maybe Andros Townsend is a little bit more because he's English and that's actually needed for marquee matchups. Yeah, okay, so we'll still say 3,000 including these. 4,000, 5,000. So we get about 6,000 from this. Plus the 4k from the player there, that's 10. Plus the 3k from match earnings. We need 2,000 coins, that's it. 2,000 coins from this mega pack, which will get a discard value. Once again, we've made profit. Is it going to be big profit? It might be. We've got a board. Come on, give us a huge board for a change, EA. It's Otamendi. It's sad. It's a board player, though, and he might be worth a little bit extra in the coming days should Sergio Aguero... Ooh, that's nice. We get Tolisso in there as well. What's Tolisso going for? A couple of thousand coins for Tolisso. We get Ben Yedder, Castillejo, Quagliarella, Max Gradle not worth anything. Teo, these guys not worth anything. We'll send all of this stuff. A couple of fitness cards and position modifiers. Hey, I'll take this, guys. We probably made, off the top of my head, maybe like 5 to 10,000 coins, depending on how much the players sell and when I sell them. You know, maybe 20,000 coins if I sell them at their absolute optimum price. I'm going to hold on to him for the time being. I absolutely loved this draft that we had here. 100% my best draft ever. In terms of team, performance, sadly not rewards, but in terms of the way this draft played, it was just so clean and so easy. I was delighted. I was just, dare I say it, I was enjoying playing FIFA. This though, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy this, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.